General thoughts on your match? How do you think your team played?
Well, I thought Duke played really strong. They didn't really go away in any match. We in doubles, I felt that we needed to play with a little more energy than what we did. But I thought that they did a really good job of making it tough. And then we go in after losing the doubles point, and come out, and there's a little bit of there's positive energy going on the courts. But then on a couple of courts, we get blown out, and that's momentum. It's a momentum killer, and when you really need to get the momentum, and I think guys have just got to do a better job. We've got to do a better job as coaches as to getting that momentum and seizing it.
Yeah, with your team, and the youth on this team, how crucial is it when you don't win the doubles point?
This hasn't got anything to do with youth. These guys are tennis experts. They played tennis all their lives. They're coming into this system. They just need to listen to us. It's like any team. If we all have to be on the same page, and we all have to go out and give everything we have to execute what we've talked about. Right now, we've got guys that are getting in their own heads. They're so busy getting frustrated that they can't execute. All we're asking them to do is to execute. Here's the game plan. Let's execute this game plan, and we'll see where it falls at the end of the match. But right now they're getting so mad that they can't. Frustration. I think any good player, any good coach will tell you that frustration doesn't do anything but hurt you.
What about the lineup change? What prompted that? Moving Peter into 6 and switching a couple of guys?
Oh, Taylor went 0-4. That he needs to do better. Peter's working hard. We need somebody to go in there and do something. We got to win that. We got to win at 6. Peter's worked hard in practice. Taylor's been up and down, so Peter had a chance. And I think that's at 3 and 4. We thought that those two are very level. In terms of their level. Hunter and Jared are the same level. So we actually saw that as we felt that Jared was a better matchup at 3.
Do you guys, and a player might be able to answer this better, but when you see a Duke team, this team beats Illinois 7-zip, and then you lose, do you compare that? Compare notes on these comparative scores and stuff, and say, hey, this is going to be tough because Duke beat Illinois 7-0, or do you try not to pay attention to the?
We're trying to get 4 points. What happened last week doesn't have any bearing on today. We had two other teams, and it sounds like I have an indirect win over Roger Federer because when he was 10 years old, I beat a guy that beat him. It has no bearing on what happens today. It's just like this match is. We've got to learn from this match. But we have, I think, Southern Cal, #1 team in the country, next Friday. So we've got to take away what we need from this match in order to prepare for that. We've got 3 matches at the National Indoor guaranteed. If we can get out to a great start there, we want to go try and win that tournament. We've got to play a lot better to do that.
What are some things you're going to do to prepare for that game on Friday?
We're going to go back to work. We work. We're going to fight. We're going to put the guys in that are willing to compete. And right now, we aren't getting that on 6 courts. We're getting guys that are have immaturity out there when, and that's going to kill them. It's going to kill them. It's going to kill us. And we need to have them just just understand that. I think it starts there. If they can understand it, then we can move forward with the game plan.
Who in particular has stuff to work on?
Everybody. Yeah, there's no one out there that's doing everything right. We've all got to do better. And the coaches have to do a better job. Nobody is immune to seek improvement, and that's what we're going to do.